Hi.
It was really hard to be quiet.
I mean, thank God for the mute button is all I got. I'm just sitting here going,
I think there's a few husbands that wish that they had a mute button.
I needed to figure something out, but
Oh.
yeah, I had my live stream on the YouTube.
Oh, I was like,
Well,
where is it coming from?
Do you have people at home? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I know, right? It's a party. This is how I keep myself company. I have things that
I'm like, there's people I hear.
Listen to that.
No, that's us. One of you is unmuted, is all I can say.
Uh-oh. Am I supposed to mute?
No. You're
all right.
If you've got your phone on.
What?
I don't know. Yeah, all right. No, this is so bizarre. I don't know where it is, where it's coming from. Oh. All right. Well, we're off to a great start here. Sorry, people. We're going to have a blast.
Is it better?
Yeah. Yes. I think it's just I had YouTube over here open and unmuted, but everything else now is muted. So hopefully that was the end of it.
I just thought maybe aliens decided to join in. So.
You know what? This is rocket science, people. It's all I got to say. Everybody who says it's not rocket science is lying. This is it's taken me a year and I'm still trying to figure it out. So
no, Annie is God. Is all I gotta say. I mean, like,
sure.
I hate this stuff, and I would call it something else, but I'm trying to be clean here. And Annie has made it so much better. Although I still had to pour my wine to make.
Well, here we go. A little toast. Here we go. Click, click. Yeah.
Wait. This is my F-bomb.
What do you have? What?
It's an F-bomb.
Oh, Dave Falk wants to know, is this comedy club? Yeah, it could be. Hang out, Dave. You never know.
Yeah. Excellent.
Hi, Dave.
Get that up.
Okay. Anyway, get your glass up, girls. All right.
Sorry. Hello.
Here we go.
Sorry.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Looks like we're all drinking cab. Okay.
It's a party, and we'll get into that a little bit later. It's like cab we're drinking.
Yeah.
So join us. Feel free to put your.
Mine's probably the cheapest, but anyway.
That's possible. I don't know. I have. Yeah. Hey, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay. First of all, let's get to the intros and the hellos and now that we're done with some of that like glitchy moments. I am so excited about tonight, and I have been so excited about this for 2 months since we agreed that we were going to do this. This is the inaugural premiere edition of something that I didn't know was going to be a thing until I said, hey, let's just do a show with Judy and Jill. And now this is going to be the launch of a whole new series called Friends with Songs, where every month, the last Wednesday of the month, I've got already booked out the next 2 months, and we'll keep you in suspense for a little bit. But we're going to invite some awesome people, and it's going to be some guys too, so don't worry. But I started off with the girls.
Sorry, guys. We're not laughing at you. We're just
laughing with you.
Yeah. We're laughing with you.
Right. Yeah. Very selective guys.
Of course.
Yeah. But I don't know. I have no theme. I had no idea. I just loved that both your names began with J. Apparently, no, that had nothing to do with it either. Yeah, I'm just a fan of both of you, and I'm so delighted that you're here. And I don't think either one of you needs any intro, but we'll get to that in a minute. But as the hostess or whatever, I'll break the ice with us today and kick off with a song. A song. Now, here's the thing. I'm breaking all my rules here by starting with a song that really I've never performed in front of anybody. I wrote it a little bit earlier last year as part of an assignment for a group called the Songsmiths, where I get a prompt every month. A bunch of us get prompts every month, and then we all sort of see what happens with that prompt. And this prompt was rope. And there were so many dark places I could have gone with that, but I kind of detoured into, as usual, a song about me, because that's what I do. I mean, they're all about me, really, right? So, but this is called The Punch. I'm going to take my headphones off so it's a little more comfortable. And yeah, I don't even think I need to describe what's happening here. You hear my squeaky vent? Sorry. Got a good left hook and a fragile right brain. Got a habit of dancing right into the pain, tripping over my words. I may end up on the ropes, but I'm my own referee, and that call was too close. Gonna stand my ground, even when I know that you found me out, and it's starting to show. But I come out swinging and beat you to the punch you were never gonna throw. I really like to be right. You can't tell me I'm not. Just step into the ring and take your best shot. 'Cause I've got skills like Muhammad Ali. No, you'll never connect while I bob and weave. Gonna stand my ground, even when I know that you found me out, and it's starting to show. Then I come out swinging, and I beat you to the punch you were never gonna throw. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. There ain't no way you can make me see through it. 'Cause I fell for that once and I'll never do it again. Gonna stand my ground, even when I know that you found me out, and it's starting to show. Then I come out swinging, I come out swinging, I come out swinging, and I'll beat you to that punch you were never gonna throw.
Okay, wait, we can clap.
Yay!
Yay!
Annie, awesome.
That is so cool. When did you write that?
Right after Rod and I were having a fight. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
no,
that is brilliant.
We
oh my
don't.
Gosh.
We don't fight, him and me. We just be very quiet. Yeah, honestly, I just never know when these ideas pop into my head. But I had this line written down, like this series of lines that had to do with people that sort of, and I'm one of those people. If I got a stain on my shirt, I'm going to point it out before somebody else, starts mentioning it behind me. I'm not going to let them know I got a stain on my shirt,
Right.
and
it's like food in your teeth. I know I have spinach in my teeth. Yeah.
I also have this idea that people think about me way more than than they do.
But we all do.
Yeah.
I think everyone does.
Too much about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, onward. That's fine. Thank you, guys.
Brilliant.
All right.
Brilliant.
Yeah, Annie.
Love it. All right, Judy Banker. Yay! I just want to say, even though I'm spotlighting you for a minute, before I shut up, I just want to say, if there is anybody out there who's watching who does not know Judy Banker, I'm sorry, but I'm super, super glad that you are now getting to meet her. I would be shocked if you haven't. But the internet is big and wide, and I hope there's some new friends to be made tonight. So Judy released a record called Buffalo Motel how long has it been now? 2 years?
1 year. It was right before the pandemic, right?
Right. A gorgeous piece of work, and we could gush about it, but I know we're gonna get a little bit gabbier as we drink more wine, so I'm gonna keep this
Yes,
brief,
we'll
but
have
please
it.
welcome the beautiful Judy Banker.
Oh, thank you, Annie. Let me take my headphones off too. I want to thank Annie for organizing this, and honestly, Annie, for single-handedly holding up our Michigan music community during this time. Thank you for everything that you do to kind of help highlight all of us and keep us moving and keep us going. And I also want to shout out congratulations to Jill for her multiple Detroit Music Awards. I can't remember all the different titles, but there were many and well deserved. And I'm very thrilled to be sharing the evening with you guys. I'm gonna. Oh, one last shout out, and then I'll shut up. But hey to Ben and Jose and Maita in Ecuador. I'm gonna do a song from Buffalo Motel, and it's called Wood, Smoke, and Wine, and it's pretty much just about how love is worth it. It may cost us something, but it's worth it. It's one of those nights, sky built on flames, burning bold round the peak of Mount James. Sidewalks are rolled up, town's turning in, down Bigger Hill, my head starts to spin. Ooh, walking and wondering at the edge of the day, piecing and pondering about finding my way through all the people I've held and lost, measuring up how much love costs. Ooh, mostly I find myself thinking about you on evenings like this, with the breeze running cool. If I could, would I trade in this hand? If I never loved you, where would I stand? I remember the taste of wood, smoke, and wine in the chill of a cold night. Your lips warm on mine, in the chill of the firelight. In your arms I lay, hoping and praying the night would stay and stay. And we'd live on the taste of wood, smoke, and wine, loving to last till the end of the line. Oh, we'd live on the taste of wood, smoke, and wine, and a love that would last till the end of the line. Now that I find myself thinking about you on evenings like this, with the breeze running cool, I remember the taste of wood, smoke, and wine, and a love that would last till the end of the line. Oh, we live for a while on wood, smoke, and wine. And I never give back 1 minute you were mine. Ooh.
Club.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you,
And
ladies.
you are looking so fine, according to Jose.
I know. Did you see this?
So fine.
This is the other thing I can do. I was afraid I distracted you because like this chat came in. This is
I
another,
loved it.
yeah.
That was awesome.
It's like here, Judy. I'm going to show it to you again. Judy, you look so fine.
You look so fine. So fine.
I'm done now. I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah. That was amazing.
Oh my God. Okay. Speaking
Bravo.
of fine.
Right.
Speaking of fine, our third lovely lady tonight. And yes, I'm going to just echo Judy, because what I was going to say is like, I think you build an addition on your house for your Detroit Music Awards, didn't you? Isn't that the like story behind? Girl,
Yeah.
you've got, yeah, it's amazing. And I think there was something about this pandemic that made us like feel like we were all isolated, and kind of that maybe the people that came to hear our music forgot about us, or like, we're high, because not everybody is out there doing the live stream all the time. And clearly your fans have not forgotten you, girl. You are, and I'm such a fan, we've known each other for a
Oh my
couple of
God, Annie,
more decades.
we were in the trenches together. Let's just say that.
Yes, the trenches.
I mean,
yes.
in the 90s, we were in the trenches trying to make a living, and we were kind of blessed in a way, if you think about it, because the up and comers don't have places to play. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
granted, we had to do covers and stuff, but we could sneak in our originals.
Yeah.
And that's what grabbed our fans early. I still have fans from those days,
Yep.
those Memphis Smoke days in the library pub and all those
Yeah.
places where we had to rock out and smell a bunch of smoke, but inhale and have respiratory infections. But hey, that's another story.
Yeah, well, we can talk about you going down marching the Capitol to get that switched around. I mean, amen, sister. Here's to Jill.
Oh my
for that.
God, that was so crazy. And I was so sick. I mean, they had asked me to speak at the Capitol about smoking in bars, and not lucky for me, but I had a respiratory infection and it was on camera. So I'm like, oh yeah, so please don't smoke because it's killing us while we sing. My father was very upset about that though, because he's like, you're taking all the fun away. You won't let us smoke in the bar.
No.
Now we got to worry about drinking and driving. I can say this because he is in heaven now watching me.
Oh, rest
but
his
yeah,
soul, Daddy. No.
Yeah, Daddy. But no, it is a strange time, and I wasn't as comfortable doing live streams as some people are, just because of who I am. I think as I really just enjoy being in front of a crowd and an audience and feeling that energy, and to stare at yourself and a phone or a computer and not see people. It wasn't very much fun for me, but I did my best, and still keep working. And Annie, this thing that you put together for us tonight, it just felt like a girls' night out. Like, besides you teaching me every tech thing I needed to know to do this tonight, it was really just enjoyable to have the invite. And I can't thank you enough, because I missed playing, I guess. And I miss you guys, and I miss the community of music. And so this is amazing. And so I'll stop talking, because John Latini's probably going to chime in and say, Annie and Jill, shut up, because he's done that before. But anyway, this is, trying to figure out what songs to do. I reached back from my first album, and we did do an ARC show, and a lot of people gave us, suggestions, and I didn't do this song, and a lot of people had asked for it. And it is, if I'm going to pick one of my favorite children out of my 12 albums, I think there was something about this song. It was the first album, but there was something about it that just made me speak about being in the music business and not knowing where I belonged, but somehow I felt like I belonged in Austin, Texas, and I'd never been there before, but I wrote about it and eventually got there. And so this song's called Austin. And I told Annie before, 20 years ago, this song didn't seem as high as it does now. I'm so tired. Let me go get out of here. I've heard of people who came from this place called Austin, and I think they were people just like me. I'm not sure myself if I really belong anywhere, but for some odd reason Austin's calling me, keeps calling me. I'm so tired, let me go to Austin. I'm so tired, I gotta get out of here, and I'm so tired. Let me go to Austin. I'm so tired, I just wanna disappear. Trudging this weary road, this thing they call my dreamland, can get a person real crazy sometimes. Well, I need to find some place before I go off the deep end, and take some care just to heal my wounded pride, my wounded pride. I'm so tired, let me go to Austin. I'm so tired, I gotta get out of here, and I'm so tired, let me go to Austin. I'm so tired, I just wanna disappear. Don't be sad, 'cause I gotta go alone. You see, it's nothing personal to me. It's just that my blood runs on overload, and I'm not somewhere you'd really wanna be. You gotta trust me, baby, wouldn't wanna be, no. I'm so tired, then we go to Austin. I'm just so tired, I gotta get out of here, and I'm so tired, let me go to Austin. I'm so tired, I just wanna disappear. So tired, yeah, let me go to Austin. I'm so tired, I gotta get out of here, and I'm so tired, you gotta let me go to Austin. I'm so tired, I just wanna disappear. So tired, so sick and tired now, you gotta let me go. No, gotta get out, gotta get out, gotta get out of here. Oh no, let me go to Austin. I'm so tired, just wanna disappear. Gonna disappear, watch me. love you guys. Come to every show, will you?
I know. I was thinking about like, as you're playing this song and these songs that we've been, we wrote sometimes decades ago and what they
Decades.
mean in the now, like
Oh my
in
God,
the
yes.
midst of COVID and our
Yeah.
like suddenly as that song, like, hello.
Yeah.
Can I please just get on a plane and go?
I just want to get out of
right.
here. I mean, I could totally feel you, honey.
Thank
Feel
you.
you.
Yeah,
So-
you're right. You're right. So different. During the
Yeah.
pandemic, all my music takes on a new meaning for sure.
Forever.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, Jill, that was awesome.
Beautiful. Love that one.
Thanks, Cal.
Okay. Well, how do I follow that? Is the question. I've been doing a lot of writing over COVID. Like over COVID. Can we just stop saying that? I've been doing a lot of writing the past year.
I don't think that's bad over COVID.
Over
I
COVID.
think it's kind of cool.
Yeah. It's going to be a thing, this time. But and some of it has been like from these song prompts, and some of it has just been, things that have been me kind of processing stuff. I've got a rather large birthday this year, and this rather large birthday has me reflecting, as it were, as I think birthdays every year do, though. I mean, right? And okay, and the large is relative, so let's just leave it there. Yeah.
30's not that old. It really
That's right.
isn't.
I
It's
know.
just
I
not.
mean, can we just say for a second, like we've
Mhm,
got
mhm.
40-year-old friends who are like, I feel so old. You know what? Bite me.
Oh my God, my daughter says I feel old. I want
know.
to beat her up. I said, you say that one more time, you're out of the will. Like, I can't take it.
I know. You don't get to say that. I know. My mother gives me that same thing when I see her, my 85-year-old mom. You're not. Actually, what my mom said, I can't believe I have a daughter that old.
Yeah, that
Sorry.
helps.
Yeah, I know, right? She's a saint. Don't get me wrong. Okay.
All right.
Gosh. Okay. So I'm going to play something new that was I'm processing. Like I said, I'm processing, and this is a song I think is going to be called Riverbound. But honestly, right now I don't know if it's got a title. So yeah. When the part of me you think you know crashes into the part of me I never show, wandering round in the debris, you'll find there a raw and ragged used to be. There's a hard rain, river bound, and the grand facade is coming down. When the neon sign across my face starts to flicker at a ruthless pace, in a flash the light goes dim. Now I walk in circles on this phantom limb. There's a hard rain, river bound, and the grand facade is coming down, and nothing can turn this lifeboat around. Drifting with the current, all that's missing will endure, enter a future as unsure as when the part of me that let you go wakes up with the part of me that loved you so. Aching arms won't bear the weight of too long on the wrong side of sorrow's gate. There's a hard rain, river bound, and the grand facade is coming down to all this grief left on the ground. But nothing can turn this lifeboat around.
Oh my God.
Just gorgeous.
I think did you do this one before, you and Rod? Because I remember I was sitting on the couch and I tuned in and I was like, I don't know, Annie, that song, like it tears my soul apart in a good way. In a good way. I mean, it is so, I can't explain it. I don't know. There's something about that song.
It's beautiful.
It's like my heart hurts in a good way, but it's very, very moving. Just gorgeous, gorgeous song. Gorgeous song.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What is it about, if you don't mind me asking? Like, can I ask that? A little bit?
You can. Of course you can.
Okay.
If I were to do a nutshell of it, I would say this is me processing a different kind of grief than what you would, it's processing loss, but it's also a loss, but it's also that idea that, you let that go. And I'm sort of like that moment where you just kind of decide that you're through pretending and putting on airs and faking it, like when you really feel like you need to let it go. And that's the river metaphor, and just sort of how it all kind of flows down. So it's really actually the lifeboat can't turn around. Like it's
I mean, to me, it felt like it was talking about us turning that number.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it really was like a part of it. I picked up on that, like,
sure.
But of course, that was just my interpretation because that's where I'm at.
Well, and I will say the last thing I will say about songs in general, like in songwriting, is like when people ask you what it's about. I mean, I'm all for talking about like where the songs come from, but honestly, once it's out there, it's up to whoever's listening to take it in. And
Paul Simon says, "Do not." Ever tell your people what it's about. And I'm like, well, then there goes half my shtick for my show.
Yeah, I'm going to come up with a better intro for
but
that.
I'm with them in the sense that the interpretation of it, and we can all grasp it for what it means to us at the time. So it's just stunning, beautiful song. Annie.
And your voice was beautiful on it. You got so quiet and tender.
Stop.
Yeah.
I need some wine on that one.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
here we go. A toast.
A toast to getting old. Here we go.
To getting old.
And
to getting better.
Okay.
Getting better. There you go. Thank you. Judy Banker, play us a song, girl.
Okay. So I'm debating. I was going to do a finger picking song. Annie just did a finger picking song, but you know what? I'm going to just do it. Let me take this off. Kind of building on, kind of what Annie was talking about. This is a song about grief too, that I wrote probably, I don't know, like 9 years ago or something. And I think it feels really relevant now. I've thought about it a lot. Just it was sort of a throwaway song back then. It ended up on my first album, and that was only by the tenaciousness or tenacity of Dave Roof, who just kept picking up instruments in his studio and going, let's try this, let's try this, let's try this. And finally he picked up a banjo and we sort of recorded this, and it's a very simple song. But it's about the claustrophobia of grief. And I feel like this last year, we've all obviously dealt with claustrophobia. So, and it's called This Old House. This old house is way too small. This old house is way too small. This old house is way too small for me. Hear your footsteps on the stair. When I look, no one's there. This old house is way too small for me. This old town's way too small. This old town's way too small. This old town's way too small for me. Walking down the streets I see sorry eyes looking back at me. This old town's way too small for me. This old world's way too small. This old world's way too small. This old world's too small for me. Wind keeps whistling out your name. Tears come falling with the rain. This old world's way too small for me. This old town, this old world spinning round. They're all too tall, too small for me. Gotta find some place to go where the rain don't fall and the wind don't blow, where no one knows about you and me. Someplace under a great big sky, no walls to catch the echoes cry. Someplace not too small for me. Someplace I won't hear your name, see your face, or feel the blame. Someplace not too small for me. This old house, this old town, this old world spinning round. They're all too small for me. Gotta find some place to go where the rain don't fall and the wind don't blow, where no one knows about you and me. Someplace under a great big sky, no walls to catch the echoes cry. Someplace not too small for me. Someplace I won't hear your name, see your face, or feel the blame. Someplace not too small for me. Someplace not too small for me. Where no one knows about you and me.
Yay.
Woo! Applause, Judy. Applause.
I'm going to wait till she gets her headphones back on so I can.
Oh, okay. There you go. Now she can hear it. Woo! Oh.
Remember that sound?
Yeah,
we all know how much we missed it. That's why we're like,
that's
right, bring it.
I know.
Do you guys ever listen to like videos or something where like I don't know, even just some old stuff that you might have done where it's the live audience and you can hear applause and you're like,
Sure.
oh my god, I miss that so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Judy, I will never forget the first time I heard your voice. And you know, I hate to say that it was the first time I heard your voice because I've known you played for a long time, but when we're all working, unless we're on the same bill, we don't always get to hear each other. And I think it was a benefit or something. I don't even know what it was, but it was at Trinity House and you were standing next to me. and you were singing. And I don't know if you remember me saying this to you, but I was like, I could stand next to you all night. Like your voice just
Oh,
took me to
Jill.
a place that was just stunning. And I was like, oh my God, it's like velvet. It's just so beautiful. I just had to share that with you because
Thank
I
you.
don't know if you
Thank
remember
you.
that.
No,
I don't know how many
oh,
years ago that
yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, yeah, I'm great. So I look fine, and I want you want to stand next to me, so I'm good.
There you go.
Yeah, look fine. Yeah, it's a good night, baby.
Yeah.
Have some more wine. It's all good.
Yeah.
So,
I know, right? At the risk of jumping on the gush bandwagon, the gush train, which I think is perfectly acceptable for us ladies. Part of the reason we're here is to drink and gush, but
yes, drinking
as
gosh.
well as play songs. But Judy, that is one of my favorite songs of yours. I mean, I love all your songs. I think, having listened to you all these years, your songwriting is just really vivid and visual and beautiful. But that one just, God, there's
It makes
something.
you want to buy a cabin.
Yeah, but just
Doesn't
that,
it? Yeah.
yeah, but that sense of loss, but wanting to go. I mean, it's so relatable.
Mm-hmm.
But whether or not your story, or just like talking about not worrying about what the song's about and just letting people absorb it. So love it, love it. Thank you for playing that one.
Oh,
Well,
thank
and
you.
for those of you who don't know this, you have got to check out Judy's Instagram. Her photos.
I know. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm like, not only is she an incredible songwriter, and I don't mean to be blowing smoke up your butt, but every day
blow away.
you bring these photos. I'm like, shut up already. Like, they are so gorgeous. So please check her out on Instagram. And I'm assuming it's like on Facebook too.
Yeah.
But oh my Lord, your photos are just beautiful. I'm like, where does she live? And you're in Michigan. So, I mean, nothing against Michigan. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So,
Beautiful.
anyway, I think my mother-in-law, hi, Kathy Kitzman, she's on here. My mother-in-law is on, and she is a ridiculous cheerleader for me. And she has always been in my corner. And the reason I get any checks in the mail from any streaming is because of her. Because she always asks for this song from Alexa. I can't say it out loud in case Alexa kicks in. But so I'm going to do this song for Janet Oakrey if she's still with us on here. I noticed she tuned in, but I don't even know what album this is on, but it's called Broken Hearted Waves. And if you think about it, like the title's kind of weird. And I remember being in the studio and be like, well, what does that mean? But when I wrote it, I just kept picturing this like boat. I know, Annie, we shouldn't talk about what it's about, but I just kept picturing drifting out in a boat and, and all of a sudden I just can't remember how this song goes. I'm running out of love's potion again. Feel it slip through my veins. The tendency to jump right back in. The thoughts to lessen the pain. I don't know where I'll go. I don't know where I'll go. But how many times will I go this way? Sinking ship on tomorrow. Broken hearted waves. picking myself up again. The strength it takes to jump right back in. I just can't seem to reach the end. I don't know where I'll go. I don't know where I'll go. But how many times will I go this way? Sinking ship on tomorrow. Broken hearted ways. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sinking ship on tomorrow. Broken hearted ways. Broken hearted.
Oh, so beautiful.
Thank you.
Jill.
Oh, thank you, guys. We could just hang out every weekend.
I think so.
I know. With or without an audience, right? We'll just hang out. And
Yep.
it's like, oh, and speaking of audience, like, thank you everybody for being here.
Yes, thank
There's
you
a lot of,
guys.
I mean, I've got an aggregate of everybody who's watching from any page where we're streaming from right now. And it's, so it's like I said hi to Johnny Williams, but I realized that I'm saying hi to Johnny on 5 pages and he's really only like, he's really only at 1. But so I'm still learning the ins and outs. And I also realized, so you guys know, because I'm an admin on both your accounts, that like if I go to like comment on your songs, like I really, really want to say to Jill, gosh, that song is so beautiful. And Judy, that's one of my favorite songs, except that it'll look like you're saying that about yourself. Because
Great. Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
yeah.
So I've been refraining.
Right. That Jill Jack, she's so egotistical.
Yeah. I never sounded so good.
I did that to somebody once. This is so great. Thank you very much.
What a great song.
Oh my God. You guys are so funny. It's like, all right. So like, there's so many great people. And I'm one of those folks who doesn't like to call out names because if I do, I'll forget somebody and offend somebody. So
oh my God.
Just suffice it to say, we see you and we are so grateful that you're out there. And thank you. You guys, all of you.
Thanks everybody for tuning in, especially Jose.
And you know, we said we were going to go around 4 times, and I think we still are planning to go around 4 times. Yeah. But it's like clearly not going to be just an hour, and that's okay.
Sorry.
No, are you kidding?
No, all right, yeah. We're just going to go on and on, right? So
we're just going to keep talking. And the beautiful thing is, it's not like we got to pack up so the volunteers can get home.
Yeah.
Because we are the volunteers.
Yeah. And we don't have to worry about gear. We don't have to worry about packing up the gear either.
Yep. I just got to go upstairs. And
I can't tell you how many times the ARC volunteers looked at me like, oh my God, it's been 3 hours. Stop already.
It's time to go home, Jelly Bean. Time to go home.
Hi, Mark Jewett.
Hi, Mark Jewett.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, hi, Mark.
Yay!
You are a songwriter, Mark Jewett. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Well, I love that too. All right. I'm going to shut up now. Okay. So, all right. So then, just always, you guys, like usually these rounds, you go, oh, let's just play off the cuff and see if something, but I planned things. So I just wanted to make sure I got a chance to play this song because this one it has absolutely nothing to do with Jill's beautiful last song. But I will say that you're welcome to ask me what this song is about afterwards, but I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let you have it all to yourselves because the truth of the matter is We all have one of these. Now you have to tell me, can you hear this guitar okay? All right. Well, I don't know. You guys can't adjust my volume. So if I get too grungy and loud at one point, I apologize. But
it
it's
sounds
part of
good.
Okay, good. All right. But I do have to take my headphones off for this. Dirty little secret. Wherever I am, that's where you are. You'll be riding shotgun, 'cause I know how to drive this car. We can keep the headlights low, nobody will know. It's you and me under lock and key. Dirty little secret. Nothing that I feel can be unfelt. You don't have to worry that dirty little secret. Nothing that I feel can be unfelt. Never mind the jury, 'cause they don't know the hand we're dealt. We don't have to play these cards. Give them our regards. Find a saint out there who will hear our prayer. Dirty little secrets. There's no need to poke that bear. No bridges need to burn. No confessor needs to hear my dirty little secret. Carried all the way into the grave. We don't have to worry. On your headstone, they've written, herein lies the loving daughter, wife, sister, and friend who led a beautiful life. Dirty little secret. Dirty little secret. Dirty little secret.
Annie, that's
Hey!
great.
Oh, we all got one of those, sister.
Yeah, yeah,
Damn.
Or
I hate it
12.
when I do that.
yeah. Was that singular or plural?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
You're right.
She said, I'm like, she's only got one. That's really good.
I know, right? Uh-huh.
Oh,
Very
awesome.
cool. Very cool. Very cool guitar on that. I like that.
Oh, I love it. You're
yeah,
going to have to show me
yeah.
how to do that one.
Ah,
What
that was
guitar
good.
is that you were playing on? That was gorgeous.
This, our friend Lauren Crane, who I think is out there
Lauren
watching.
Yeah,
Crane,
hey,
she is watching. Hi,
Lauren.
Lauren.
Hey,
Great
Lauren.
album, Lauren. Oh my
Yes.
God, your album is phenomenal.
Well, part of that production fee went to this.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, that's
Thank
right,
you,
because
Lauren.
yeah.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
how you get paid for that stuff. So
Girl, that
I
is
think I got the
phenomenal.
good end of that deal. I love this
Oh.
guitar. It's great. It's a 50 something. Lauren's going to have to correct me and type that in the
I
chat.
know.
Because
People ask me
should
all the
know.
time. They're like, what do you
I
have? I'm
don't
like, I don't
know.
know.
I always forget.
I want a Rickenbacker. So anybody willing to get rid of a Rickenbacker six string, just call me. Yeah, because mine got ripped off years ago.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that's not good.
Robbed,
No.
blind. But yeah, I love that guitar, Annie. It sounded so beautiful for that song.
Did it
Really
work?
good.
All right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
very good.
thank you. All right. What you got, Judy?
Oh, what have I got? I've got let's see. I'm gonna do the title song of Buffalo Motel. And I want to again shout out to Ben, who's over there in Ecuador. And Ben was a producer on that album. Ben is my son, and we did the recording at Rooftop recording studio, Dave Roof's place, which is where I've done all my recordings. And it was just such an incredible experience doing that. And Ben also was on the trip that inspired the name of the song and the spirit of this song. This is about sort of people connecting up who probably shouldn't have connected up, but they did, and it was an indelible memory. That I made that up, but the atmosphere of it is all about a trip that Ben and his dad John and my late husband and I took out west, and it was one of those iconic road trips, complete with the muffler going, the air conditioning blowing, but it was so freaking fun. Anyway, this is called Buffalo Motel. You don't come around here anymore. Been a month of Sundays since you darkened my door. I was humming that song and your face came to mind. We sure had ourselves a good time. Got me thinking about the Buffalo Motel, where we waited out the storm on the road to Kalispell. Oh, the lightning and your loving nearly struck me blind. Oh, we sure had ourselves a good time. Some nights we'd sneak out to meet at the motel restaurant. In the booth at the back, we'd act like it was accidental, then laugh and kiss till closing, drunk on risk and wine. Oh, we sure had ourselves a good time. Oh, the moon has her phases, seasons have to change, but the cost of deceiving is always the same. Praying hard the stars would guide me to truth, I stumbled on that blinking neon Buffalo and you, and for a little while two wrongs made things right. Oh, we sure had ourselves a good time. On the moon has her phases, and seasons have to change, but the cost of deceiving is always the same. So you went on your way and I went on mine, but we sure had ourselves a good time. Now you don't come around here anymore. Been a month of Sundays since you darkened my door. I was humming that song and your face came to mind.
Yay! Woo-hoo!
Oh,
love that one.
I want to go there.
I know.
Don't you?
I
Yeah,
want to go there.
I love that one so much.
Road trip.
Road trip. Oh my gosh. Yes. Road trip. Let's do it. Oh, the three of us on the road.
Yeah.
That would
I can
be.
see that.
I'm in. Yep.
Let's plot our way through the wine stores, the good wine stores, and just like
There we go.
I'm
There we
good.
go.
good stuffs here and
Let's
there.
book. Then we can just book wineries, right?
Oh,
Oh,
You guys
Yeah.
should see your faces.
I love
You're
it.
like,
I love it.
good thinking. Good thinking.
I am all
I think it's
there.
awesome.
I am
I think
there.
it's awesome. Do it.
Oh my gosh.
Ah.
Yes. Okay. Well, we'll get there. We will get there at some point, right, kids? So like Annie said, sometimes when I do these things, especially in the round when we were live, I would just kind of see how the night went and how the audience was. But this is a little different. And so I selected the songs I was going to do. And 4 years, I think it's been. My father passed away on 4/20. And I have to tell you a funny story. And thank God my mother isn't able to be on the internet so I can tell this story. But my dad, he was a physician, but he was like the life of the party. And I'll never forget one time we have 5 kids and we used to have these big pool parties. We had like the biggest house on the block in Huntington Woods, and we would have these pool parties. And since there was 5 of us, all of us would invite friends. Well, my mother was like, go find your father. So the fact that he died on 4/20, I don't think was lost on me. I went to go out to find him that night, and he was in the front yard smoking a bong with one of my sister's friends. And I said, Dad, and all of a sudden he turns around, he's like, what? And I said, Mom's looking for you. And it's safe to say it's not bad now. We're okay to tell that story. But my father was bigger than life, and he is greatly missed. And grief is a bitch, and anyone that tells you it isn't is a lie. And people that say, be strong, don't be strong. I hate when people say that. Don't be strong. Fall apart, cry. It's okay. Like, mourn these people, because these people are on this earth and they made a difference and they made such impact. And this song I actually wrote for a friend of mine who died when he was in his 30s, maybe 40 at the most. But I'm one of those weird people that think that the cardinal that visits me at 8 o'clock in the morning and then at 7 o'clock at night is my grandma Sophie. I really believe she is coming to sing hi and hang out. And so when I wrote this song for my friend who passed away unexpectedly, it's called Ghost. And I think that the people that were in our lives who have passed on do have ways of sending signs to us. And while this song is sad, and Dee Carpenter, I know you're tuned in tonight. I know you're going to cry, but and when I performed this for the first time at the top of the park in Ann Arbor, this man came up to me and he said, please record that song and please sing that song, because what it does is it honors the people who are in your life who passed away that some people don't want to talk about because they think it's going to be painful. He said, I lost my 2-year-old daughter and nobody wants to talk about her. He said, I want to talk about her. So it really gave me the balls, excuse my language, to record this song. And so this goes out to my dad, Big Barry. And I feel like he has been sending me signals and saying hi. So yeah. Thought I saw you today, but I know it wasn't true. Since you're not on this earth anymore, I keep thinking maybe a miracle could bring you back to life, just to see you smile once more. But could you be that robin at my window, visiting once again? Or the butterfly on my shoulder yesterday? Am I crazy thinking you'd come around in some other form of life? I just miss you. I just miss you. I beg your ghost to come around. Won't you visit in my dreams? I need a sign to know that you're okay. Need your ghost to hold me tight. See, I'm having trouble with my sleep. I don't know if I can take it another day. I just miss you. Angels watch on over me, 'cause I'm tired as I can be. Keep wondering if I'll ever see you again. In the dark corners of daybreak, the pain seeps back again. The memory that you're gone, that you're gone. For you, Dad.
Oh, Jill.
Nobody cry.
Yeah,
Thank
right.
He'd hate
right.
that if people cried. He'd be like, stop crying. I took a TV out of my living room and he would come visit and he was like, where's your TV? I want to watch football. And I'm like, oh, I don't have TVs around. I don't like the electronics. He goes, what do you want to do? Talk? You want to talk about feelings? You want to talk about feelings? I go, yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh my God, that sounds like every man in my life. No,
Right?
no,
Right.
yeah. That's right. Not every man. Let me be clear. I married a different sort.
Yes, you did. Yeah,
I did. I'm very lucky about that. And this is one of those moments where I'm just like debating. Jill, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And I think that, that imagery that we all think about, when we've lost somebody, and we're always like wondering if they're showing up in that little bird that's paying a little extra attention to us, or the butterflies. There's this dragonflies, is another image that I think about a lot. And we used to, when my father, we lost him almost 20 years ago, 19 years ago, and we used to be in their basement and the lights would flicker at these really just sort of out of these moments, and we go, oh yeah, that's totally. And there's you get to this point where you're just like, of course, grasping at everything. I like to believe it. I
do too.
I'm
And
with you.
I had a psychic tell me that if I smelled smoke, it was my dad, and he was a smoker.
Oh,
great
nice.
doctor that he was, but he was a smoker. And so I remember, and so we were leaving a gig one night. It was late at night, and I'm like, "Who is smoking?" Like, I was so offended, and there was nobody around. And I looked up, and we were outside, and I looked up, and there was a shooting star and the smoke. And I was
wow, Jill.
I was like, hey, Dad.
Yeah.
And so I always told him he hated coming to my gigs because he loved jazz and folk wasn't his thing. And so now I said that God makes him come to all my shows.
Nice.
He has to suffer on a cloud. He's probably smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, take that, Dad.
Yeah. my God. I have one of those dads too. But see, this is what's getting me. So I'm the third. This is the last round.
Okay.
And if this were indeed like the last song of the night, I would definitely not play it. But I'm sort of imagining an evolution into Jill taking us out in a more upbeat thing. But I might
Sure.
have to,
No
I
problem.
might have to launch off of the dad theme.
Do it.
Yeah.
There's no
and-
rules, Annie.
I know. And here's the thing. I've written a couple songs about my father, and one of them is it is about the way that our memories change over time, and certainly after we've lost somebody that we had a complicated relationship with, and my father was a very I don't have time to talk about what my father was a very of, but we have those, like, I sort of this is another one of those reckoning songs for me.
Maybe they're hanging out, Annie.
It could be.
They're hanging
Now,
out and going, oh, there's our girls.
Okay, this is going to be without the tremolo, but that's okay. I should probably tune, but I'll tell you just a little bit. So my father died suddenly and young. In fact, he was 65. And it was right about the time when we were starting to, like, I think I stopped caring what he thought. And so he started being nicer to me. It's like,
it's funny how that happens. Yeah.
Right. As soon as you stop needing, the approval of somebody,
approval, right?
Like your relationship with them completely changes. And so, and my dad had a tough upbringing himself and had a tough father. And anyway, I miss him, and I miss the relationship that we could have had.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it was just starting to get to that place. He was starting to chill.
Yeah.
But my childhood was a little different.
Yes.
And so this was inspired by, it was also inspired by the fact that I had a song prompt that was my father's house, and the house that my dad and his widow lived in, that was like our family home for 30 plus years, had been purchased. She moved out, and the new owners were going to tear it down. So this launched a
Oh my God, I know what song this is. I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Do you want me to play something? Should I play something else?
No.
No, Annie, this is my favorite song of yours.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Now there's no pressure there. Let's see if I can get through without forgetting the word. Okay. The wrecking ball is scheduled to arrive today. My father's house is coming down. I can't take a wrecking ball to my memories, but I can watch them hit the ground. And all the wasted flesh and bone, all the ghosts who linger, long since flown. I can still hear the garage door opening, just enough time to run upstairs. In my room, I could be spared undue reckoning, staying out of his crosshairs. You start to pick up on the clues, all the little things it would take to blow a fuse. But it's over now. Seen seems so small as it tumbles earthbound. I forage for forgiveness 'neath the shattered walls of madness scattered all around. My father's house had eggshells across every floor. And that's bad news for this clumsy child. I learned to fear the smell of Old Spice and nicotine, and the hint of vodka in his smile. Too many walls, too many rooms, a well-seasoned pot roast with just a dash of doom. But it's over now. Seems so small as it tumbles earthbound. I forage for forgiveness, knowing that these ties have come unbound. The wrecking ball is scheduled to arrive today. My father's house is coming down.
Good God.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
As D. Carpenter couldn't say it better. Damn. Damn.
Thanks.
Wow,
Holy
Annie.
Toledo, holy Toledo. And I don't even know why I say Toledo, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever been to Toledo?
Yeah. I've played in Toledo.
We like Toledo, and no offense
We
to
do
my
like
Toledo friends, but Michigan didn't want it. So
Yeah.
I think we lost out, actually. I feel like I'm saying I feel like Michigan should have absorbed Toledo.
We should have absorbed Toledo.
We should have.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
Right?
We could offer again.
Yeah.
We could.
Have
It's
you guys
probably
ever,
not too late.
I remember playing in Ohio a couple pre-pandemic, and like if I lost the crowd, all I had to do was say OH, and they would scream this IO thing.
Oh wow!
And I'd bring them back in again.
Nice.
But literally, the intro that I got was we were like down below and we had to walk up these stairs, and they were like, okay, so Jill Jack, sorry, she's from Michigan. Everybody goes, I was like, oh my God. It was horrifying.
Sorry.
Anyway, sorry, Judy, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Well, no, we could keep talking about Ohio because Rod's family, its parents are originally from Columbus, and they both went to Ohio State and ended up here in Michigan working for Ann Arbor. So they don't talk about that side of the family.
We recorded my father watching the Ohio State Michigan game, and we got grounded for a week because it so much. We played it back.
Wow, so loyal.
Hey man, we're neighbors. It's good. Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Judy.
All right. Annie, I'm still stuck on the image of the garage door opening and running for cover. That was an experience from my childhood as well.
Actually, the favorite lyric was eggshells.
Get out of the way.
Eggshells. Yes.
I think this song is this is the one song I wrote during this past year, during the pandemic. And it was, I hope I'm in the right, I think went down one more. And I luckily got involved in this. It was a global discipline sort of artistic project called Telephone. And the idea was that, each participant, whatever your medium was, if it was graphic arts or painting or dance or music or whatever, you would receive a message from a previous artist and without any information about it. And you would have to interpret what you thought the message was, just like the game of telephone. And it was such an inspiring project. Over like close to 1,000 artists were involved from across the globe, all different forms of art, and from like over 70 different countries. And it really none of us really knew what was happening. I wrote a song, obviously, to the piece that I received. It was a video, and I wrote a song that I thought fit it, and my song was sent off to somebody else. And to see the whole project completed was just mind blowing. You can, if you're interested, you could check it out. It's at phonebook.gallery. You can look it up online, but they've mapped it out. It's just sort of mind blowing to me. But anyway, this is my one pandemic song. And I got a video, and the video had no words to it, but it was just really about a small neighborhood. It showed just visions from this small little neighborhood. And I took those images and I sort of applied it to what this life felt like was last August, and sort of going through the pandemic. And at the time I wrote it, my windows were all open as August, and I recorded it on my little computer, just a very simple song. And all the neighborhood sounds, because everyone was home. We were all in a lockdown. And this is about sort of how the worlds within worlds, no matter how tiny your world gets, there are still things that go on that connect us all. And it's called After It Ends. Outside my window, I heard some talking to people on the sidewalk below. He said, "What were you thinking?" She said, "I wasn't thinking." He said, "I don't think I love you anymore." He took off walking. She sat down crying on the stone step by the door. Probably wondering why, probably wanting to die. I've been there a time or two, wondering what to do to pick up the pieces of a life all in pieces. A bird on a branch woke from his rest to sing her his sweet melody. A breeze stirred the leaves and whispered harmony. She lifted her chin from her chest. vine that grows up the side of the wall by my windowsill. It slipped from my hand, sailed down to land at her feet. She looked up at me, and I said, I've been there a time or two, wondering what to do to pick up the pieces of a life all in pieces. And we smiled at each other, 'cause we're both survivors of these days in a world that has come to an end. Underneath a tree where a sweet bird sings and the breeze blows harmony, and roses fall at your feet.
Wow, Judy. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It
Okay,
transported me.
we gotta wait until we get
All right,
okay,
she's
there
got
we
her
go.
headphones.
I'm so slow. I have all my things on my table.
I don't take my
No.
headphones off because my hair will go berserk. It'll scare everyone. But that transported me. That
Yeah.
really transported me.
That was beautiful.
just
Thank you.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
That was evidence of a like this sort of chronological, you just took on this little journey of these people, and then I
Yes.
mean, just it was really just, I love that.
It's a movie.
Thank you.
It was a
Thank you.
movie.
It's
a
movie.
I was trying to find a word that wasn't like, oh, that sounds like just what you say about any song, but no, I really beautifully
No.
done, Judy. I loved that so much.
It truly
Thank you.
transported me. It really did. I could feel everything. And I mean, I love songs like that, where you feel like you're in a different room. You're sitting in a room and you're just living something that isn't, reality where I'm at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is a true song. That is a true song where it takes you somewhere.
Yeah. But thanks to the artist, Michelle King was her name, that did the video that inspired it. So
I would love to hear more
very
about
cool.
that. That sounds
Yeah, me
really
too.
great.
Yeah,
I posted
yeah.
a little link in that. I don't know if it's something. I just posted what you told us.
Okay.
Phonebook.gallery just in the chat. But before Jill takes us home with one final song, and we will come back and do a quick goodbye, I do want to just say I have been putting in the chat, and I just did again, because people frequently ask, how can we tip you guys? And so I did that again as a gentle reminder. And again. There's a lot of not getting paid for music these days. And
All
if
over the
you've
place.
enjoyed your show, your time with us tonight, whatever you can manage is greatly appreciated. But we're just really glad you were here.
Yes.
And cannot wait till we see you in person. But in the meantime, I just want to say once again to my girlfriends, like, how much I have
so fun.
This was so fun. Last night was fun. The outtakes that none of you are going to see.
I know. I was
just so fun. You guys missed the show. Let's just say that. Although my cleavage is showing now. But
that's great.
We had the best outtakes, and you all missed it. And I think, Annie, when you go forward, you need to do those outtakes with other people.
I got to figure out how to record this.
Yeah. Well, you did record us. You recorded us. Remember to make sure the sound was right. So
I know, but that was a different.
I don't know. But I have to say, I know Annie and I already kind of said that we've been through the trenches together, and Judy had said it, that Annie works her tail off, and
Yeah.
she's very humble about it, which if anyone really understood how much work goes into what she does, and not just like tonight would have been enough for me. It would have
Sure.
slayed me for a
Right.
month,
Right.
where everything else she was doing, like I saw her on a thing for Focal Alliance today or yesterday. I don't even know. It was all blending together. But the point is that she's everywhere, and she gets it all done. But the whole time you're working with her, she acts like you're the only project she's working on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just I just want to say I admire you. You're inspiring. I don't want to be you. I mean, you have
Back at you, sister.
you have encouraged me to embrace technology.
Good.
Oh, that's for sure.
I hate it, but you have encouraged me to like not be as afraid, and I appreciate that, because I know that the fans and people who just need music, if I can take myself outside of myself for a minute and just realize that our music does help. And I know just listening to you both tonight that I'm going to sleep better. I know I'm going to have a great day tomorrow, because your music has caused endorphins inside of me that I'm like, oh my God, life is beautiful. So I want to thank you both for letting me be a part of this tonight. And Annie, I wish you luck on this. I know you're going to make it amazing.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah,
but,
absolutely.
Thank you,
yeah.
guys.
So I am going to, because you cued me up earlier. So I'm going to leave with a positive note. I wrote this song many moons ago, and I started writing it in a, great lonely hotel, when you're by yourself and you feel like I was single and my life was falling apart. But I wrote the song and I started writing it, and started it in Nashville, wrote a little bit in Memphis, and finished it in Charlevoix, Michigan. And I woke up at like 6 a.m. to finish it, facing Lake Michigan, and thinking, I don't know if this is any good, which is, we think about that with every song we ever write. I don't know about you guys, but I do. And we had a show that night, and I decided to lay it out there for the audience. And I said, I just wrote this song, and it means a lot to me. So if you guys think it sucks, will you just clap anyway? So lucky for me, I performed it. People were crying and they gave me a standing ovation, which made me think, okay, maybe I'm onto something. But the interesting about the song is that while I was writing it, in my mind, I was writing about being a musician. But when I look at the lyrics, it's not being about a musician. It was about the importance of the little things in life. And so this song, as Annie said earlier, some of our songs take on a new meaning with the pandemic. This song really fits a pandemic now. And it's the little things that keep us going. And so it's called Live Like There's No Tomorrow. And I encourage everybody to just accept the little things in life and know how beautiful they are. And I love you both. Thanks for letting me be a part of it today.
Yay. I'm
Yay,
so glad you're
Jill.
playing this, Jill. Thank
Yes.
you.
I wanna die laughing, wanna love till it hurts, wanna smile with the joy of a 2-year-old who feels all the love in the world. Wanna live without deadlines, wanna walk through a fire and not get burned. I wanna view the world like a painter, colors of life in this world. I wanna live, like there's no tomorrow. I wanna race to the finish, wanna run to the mouth of breath. I wanna dance to a drummer that's always been playing in my head. Wanna kiss like the old movies, wanna stay in bed on a rainy Annie's telling stories of yesterday. Wanna live, I wanna live like there's no tomorrow. You don't know when your number's up, so don't stop drinking from that cup. You gotta live big, love large, like you can't get enough, like you can't get enough. Oh no, like you can't get enough. Oh no. Wanna hear my daughter's voice say, Mama, I love you so. I wanna feel the arms of a good, strong man who'd never let me go. I wanna cook a big breakfast, invite everyone I know. We'd sit and talk and laugh for a while and say, man, where the time go? I wanna live, well, I wanna live like there's no tomorrow. I gotta live, yeah, I wanna live like there's no tomorrow. No, no, no tomorrow. I wanna live, I gotta live like there's no tomorrow. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, Jill. Bringing it home.
Oh, you guys are adorable. Thank you.
The most perfect way to
That's so
end. I knew
great.
I could count on you, my friend.
The pressure, the pressure.
I know. I can't take it so much. You took it. I knew you got. Hey, the only bummer of that is that we couldn't sing along. I mean, we could.
I know.
We did.
Yeah.
We were, but just out loud, and that's. You know what? I was going to say something and I forgot, but that was like so perfect.
Perfect. Yep.
Perfect. And you both are inspiring to me, and I love you. And I want to just say again, thank you so much. And I'm going to say this too. I posted in the chat as well, but next month on May 26th, this trio of women will be myself, 3 Annies, actually. Annie Caps, Annie Bacon, and Ann Heaton. We're gonna call
That's great. That's great.
I love those women. I do.
We're gonna call Ann Heaton Annie that night. So just it's a 3 Annies. But
I
anyway,
love Ann Heaton. Oh my God. I have like the biggest girl crush on her.
I
She is
know.
so good. Yes.
I have girl
Lady
crushes
Bacon's
on
awesome.
all you
Yeah.
ladies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my what a joy it is to have so many talented people in our lives and to be able to share this time with you guys. Honestly, we're so lucky. And what I'm gonna do is say to everyone else, you're gonna miss the fun because we're gonna end the stream. And the 3 of us are gonna hang out backstage and finish our wine. But here's to you.
And here's to Annie.
To Annie. Thank you, Annie.
Yes,
and thank you, everyone who joined
Thank you, all
tonight.
of you. Yes.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Thank you so much for
Beautiful.
being here. And we can't wait to see you again. So I'm supposed to drink after that. So let's have a little toast.
Good luck. Okay. We don't hear us slurping. But.
All right, friends. This is the moment when we say goodbye. Everybody wave. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, my friends with song.